Tulsa King Season 3, Episode 2, When Family Business Gets Deadly. Picture this. You're standing in front of what used to be someone's home. Now, just ashes and burnt wood. That's exactly where Episode 2 drops us. The aftermath of terror. Dwight and his crew are staring at the charred remains of Theodore's house. And let me tell you, this isn't just property damage. Theodore didn't make it out. He's gone. And suddenly, everyone realizes something chilling. Jeremiah Dunmire isn't playing games anymore. This man means business. And Dwight knows he needs to watch his back like never before. If you're loving this recap so far, hit that like button. It really helps us keep bringing you these breakdowns. Now, here's where things get interesting. They head to Theodore's memorial service, right? You'd think people would keep it respectful, but nope. This memorial is packed, and guess who shows up? Cole and Jeremiah themselves. The audacity. Dwight isn't about to let them just stand there pretending to pay respects. He walks right up to Jeremiah and absolutely unleashes on him. We're talking raw, unfiltered fury. He's basically saying, "You think you can push me around like everyone else? Think again." Jeremiah, cool as ice, tries what rich guys always try. He offers to buy Dwight out. Cash solves everything, right? Wrong. That's not how Dwight operates. But here's what breaks attention. Cleo shows up, completely destroyed with grief, and she just snaps. She walks straight up to Cole and slaps him hard. Then Mitch jumps in backing her up, and Cole, he's making mental notes. You can see it in his eyes. He's planning payback. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss an episode breakdown. Back at the distillery, reality hits them like a truck. They've got tons of inventory sitting there. But here's the problem. No buyers. It's like having a warehouse full of gold that nobody knows about. Joan throws out an idea. Why don't we just take Jeremiah's money and build our own distillery? Sounds reasonable, right? But Dwight's not buying it. He's thinking like a true businessman. If Jeremiah is offering 3 times what he initially put on the table, he says, then this place is worth way more than we thought. And then Cleo drops the bomb. She takes him to a mausoleum. Yes, a mausoleum. And shows him barrel after barrel of 50-year-old bourbon. We're talking the good stuff. Each bottle could sell for $5,000. Do the math with me here. If they sell everything, they're looking at around $150 million. And this is a massive, but that's only if they can actually sell it. Insurance time, and of course it's a nightmare. The adjusters look at Theodore's burnt house and call it human error. Human error? Really? Everyone knows what this is. These adjusters are in Dunmire's pocket. The whole town is. They're basically being told, you're on your own. So what does that mean? They're all in on the distillery business now. No plan B. No safety net. It's do or die. They start building their team. Tyson's dad joins up. They bring a distributor named Walden. But here's the thing. Walden's already under Dunmire's thumb. The guy's trapped between 2 dangerous forces, and you can see the fear in his eyes. What do you think Dwight should do next? Drop your theories in the comments below. That night, Cole shows up at Cleo's door with an apology. "I'm sorry about the memorial," he says. But watch closely. He's really bothered by Mitch. That guy is under his skin like a splinter. Cleo doesn't make it easier. She looks Cole dead in the eye and calls Mitch a much better man than him. Ouch! That's going to leave a mark deeper than any physical wound. Meanwhile, Bill rolls up to Dwight's place, and he is not happy. He's been kept in the dark about everything, and now he's hearing that Dwight's making enemies with Dunmire and his whole crew. But Dwight's always thinking 3 steps ahead. They pitch Bill a deal, use his laundry trucks to distribute their liquor, put their bottles on shelves across town. Bill wants in, but Dwight hardballs him. He's only getting 7.5% of the cut. Take it or leave it. Now this is sneaky. While all this is happening, Vince calls Bill for updates on what's going down. And Bodie? He's pretending everything's cool with Bill's guy, like bygones are bygones. But don't be fooled. Bodie's holding a grudge that could burn down buildings. He's mirrored the guy's phone and is watching his every single move. Every text, every call, everything. When Jeremiah finds out about Dwight's power move with the distribution, he decides it's time to remind everyone who's boss. He calls in Walden, and the poor guy swears he won't work with Dwight. But Jeremiah doesn't take people at their word. He takes action. His men beat Walden down until he's barely standing. Message received. We're halfway through. If this recap is helping you understand the episode better, smash that like button. Here's where it gets even more interesting. Dwight runs into Cal Fresher, who's running for governor. Cal's giving his whole "I want to help Oklahoma" speech, and Dwight, he just laughs in his face. "Get a better speechwriter," he tells him. Brutal. But Dwight's not mocking him for fun. He's sizing him up. Because when Cal wins that governor's seat, Dwight wants him as his inside man. Someone who can open doors for the distillery business. And lucky for Dwight, Cal's got enough skeletons in his closet to fill a graveyard. And Dwight's got the key to every single skeleton. Cal doesn't have much choice here. That night, things get violent. Masked men attack Mitch. But it's pretty obvious who they are, Cole and another thug. But here's what they didn't count on. Mitch and Cleo fight back hard. They work together like a team that's been training for this moment. Cole even gets a nasty slash across his forearm. It's deep, it's bleeding, and it's going to scar. When Cole limps back to Jeremiah, barely holding himself together, what do you think happens? Comfort? Medicine? Nope. Jeremiah takes a hot poker, the kind you use for a fire, and sears the wound close himself. No mercy, no sympathy, just brutal efficiency. This scene tells you everything you need to know about Jeremiah Dunmire. The next day, Jeremiah shows up at Dwight's casino. And this confrontation? It's absolutely electric. The writers nailed this scene. You can feel the tension radiating off the screen. These two men, standing face to face, both refusing to blink first. The standoff doesn't end well, but I'll leave it at that because you need to see it for yourself. If you made it this far, you're amazing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Drop a comment telling me what you think is going to happen next. Is Dwight in over his head, or does he have a plan we haven't seen yet? And if you want to catch up on episode 1, or see what happens in episode 3, check out the cards popping up on your screen right now. This season is shaping up to be the most intense one yet, and I'm here for every second of it. See you in the next recap.